Hi friends, I'm January from Seoul, and I'm a huge K-pop fan. I mean, who isn't? But I'm a super fan. Now before I tell you my story, please like and subscribe. My parents were super cool lawyers, but they weren't the coolest parents. They were so overprotective about me just because I was born premature. Like I was fine now, get over it. But no.
No bicycle. It's the most dangerous ride.
No dancing in the rain, you'll catch a cold.
No, stay away from that puppy. It's full of germs and dirt.
Sleepover? No, never.
What if you get kidnapped or something?
I nicknamed them Mr. No and Mrs. Never. Growing up, K-pop was my only escape. I was crazy about K-pop bands. To Anyone, Girls' Generation, Big Bang. And then Dream was launched. As soon as I heard their first song, I was obsessed. And it was because of Dream I found my best friend. It all happened when I ended up wearing the same t-shirt as a guy on my first day in 8th grade. Whoa, I guess great minds really do think alike. Hello, Dreamer.
Greetings, my twin.
Ashton and I instantly bonded. We even built a fan page for Dream, which exploded faster than a popcorn kernel in a microwave, pulling in thousands of fans. One time in our senior year, some bully started making fun of the K-pop posters on our lockers.
Are you two still in middle school, obsessing over K-pop groups? You both are so lame,
says the guy who cried in gym last week because his girlfriend was ignoring him.
You little, I told you to keep your mouth shut. Now look what you made me do.
With that, the bully ripped down the posters, and I lost it. I tackled him to the ground and pulled his hair hard. Right then, the gym teacher saw us and took us to the principal, and I got suspended. My parents were furious and blamed my obsession with Dream for it.
You're not allowed to listen to that band's songs anymore. The lead singer, Tanya, she's a bad role model for kids. Just last week, I saw on the news how she slapped one of her bandmates during a concert.
What does that have to do with me being suspended?
You get so crazy over these K-pop bands. We've decided that after your behavior, we can't allow you to go to the Dream concert happening this weekend. We weren't too keen to send you in such a crazy crowd anyway. You're grounded.
And then, Mom tore up my concert tickets. No. Oh my God, what did you do? I hate you both. I stormed off to my room, my blood boiling. I called Ashton and told him everything, and he promised to find a way for us to attend. On the night of the concert, just when I'd lost all hope, Ashton came to my room through the window with tickets in his hand. OMG, how did you manage to get them last minute? They must have cost a lot. Don't tell me you took the money from that piggy bank, the one you started back in kindergarten?
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Plus, it's totally worth it. I got us special meet and greet tickets too. I'm so excited.
Me too. My heart raced as we sneaked out and ran to the venue. But at the concert, the band's performance seemed really off. They weren't harmonizing and even kept bumping into each other. And then suddenly, Tanya smashed her guitar on stage and her bandmates looked really frustrated. She can be such a drama queen.
Hey, you know I adore Tanya, but that's the truth.
After the concert, Ashton and I went for the meet and greet, but it turned out the band had canceled it. And suddenly, the fans got angry and went wild. They started running backstage, demanding to see the band members they had paid to meet. Chaos erupted, and fans, including Ashton, were grabbed by the guards. I ran and sneaked into a nearby van and hid under the seat. If they caught me and made me call my parents, it would be catastrophic. Moments later, the van door swung open, revealing a fuming Tanya. The show was a mess. The bands turned against me. They were so rude. As Tanya was climbing into the back of the van, I began to creep out from under the seat to escape, but Tanya saw me. Aha! Caught you. I'm calling security. No, please, look, I was part of the fans lined up for the meet and greet before things got crazy. I didn't want to cancel that. The band messed up. It's okay. I gotta go. No, nothing is okay. You know how tiring my life is? I'm exhausted with all these contracts, producers, and shows. I have no friends, my bandmates hate me, and now probably my fans too. I just need a break, but I can't even have that because the paparazzi are always on my butt. Hey, you're Tanya, a superstar. Ignore the haters and take that break. Run away for a while. Like it's that easy. But maybe I could run away. Hey, how about with you? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. That's a terrible idea. You stay right here. Bye. I rushed home before my parents noticed I was gone. I sent Ashton a text to let him know, crawled into my room through the window, and jumped into bed. But moments later, Tanya came in through the window too. You followed me? Why? I have nowhere else to go. Let me stay, please. Just then, Mom knocked on my door. I pushed Tanya into my messy closet and opened the door.
January, I heard something.
Achoo! You probably just heard me sneezing. Now, good night.
Why are your clothes lying on the floor outside your cupboard? And how many times should I tell you to separate your underwear and keep them in the drawer? And why are you sleeping in the shirt I got you on your birthday? Gosh, your room smells like stinky socks.
Mom, please, can you get off my back for once?
I know you're upset because we didn't let you go to the concert, but that's no way to talk to—
Good. I really don't want to talk right now. Good night. Once Mom left, Tanya jumped out of the wardrobe. OMG. Seriously? Your mom is so annoying. She reminds me of my nag manager. That's kinda rude. No, what's rude is that no one lets us have any freedom. We should have our fun without anyone breathing down our necks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's talk tomorrow. I need my beauty sleep. Saying that, she took the bed and made me sleep on the couch. The next morning, news of Tanya's disappearance was making headlines everywhere, and the police were on the lookout for her all over the city. Did you see this? Yeah, I love it. Fans and bandmates are worried sick. Tell everyone you're all right. Nah, people don't appreciate what they have till they lose it. Let everyone miss me a bit longer. Now, let's go out and have some fun. Of course, you'll have to arrange a disguise for me. But I have school. Skip it. Well, I did have a K-pop star asking me to spend a day with her, so yeah. I skipped school, made sure Tanya was unrecognizable, and then we went to the mall. While we were window shopping, we passed by a kid who was about to eat his ice cream, and Tanya stopped short. I want that. Okay, I can buy you some. No. I want that. His ice cream. It's the perfect ratio of chocolate to vanilla with my favorite toppings and sprinkles. Now here, boy, gimme it. I'm Tanya, the superstar. The boy refused to part with his ice cream and started yelling. Then Tanya knocked it out of his hand to the ground, grabbed me, and told me to run. What the heck was that? And are you trying to get attention by telling people who you are? Who would believe some stupid kid? Come on, let's check out some makeup. At Sephora, a sales girl was a bit rude to me, so Tanya messed up the arrangement of all the products on the shelves while the sales girl wasn't looking, then casually walked out. We both snickered as we saw her from outside, looking angry and confused at the mess. As we walked past a shoe store, I spotted these shoes I'd been eyeing for ages. You like those? Yeah, Mom won't get them for me because they're too expensive. Let's try them on. I tried on the shoes and they fit perfectly. They look amazing on you. You're taking them. Come on, the salesmen are busy. Just walk out casually and confidently. But no buts. Even though I felt super scared, Tanya convinced me to walk out of the store with them. I didn't realize I'd been holding my breath till we were on the other end of the mall. This is so wrong. Tanya, you're crazy. But I'm fun, right? I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, you're really fun too. This was quite a thrill. The next day, Tanya made me skip school again, and this time I had a genius idea. I blindfolded Ashton and brought him to my room, and he nearly fell back in shock when he saw Tanya. Ashton, say something.
I'm just trying to work out why Tanya is here with you. Someone pinch me or punch me. I must be hallucinating.
Is he your boyfriend? He's such a weirdo. For the next few days, Ashton was like a love-struck puppy with Tanya. She seemed annoyed by him at first, but soon, she seemed to be enjoying his endless compliments and warmed up to him. And together, the three of us had the best week. But then, my parents got a letter from school about my week-long absence.
What is this? Where have you been going, January?
Are you in some kind of trouble? Mixing with the wrong kind of crowd? Are you on drugs? You guys are always expecting the worst from me. I feel like I'm trapped with you both. Just let me live my life. I ran to my room and closed the door, and Tanya and Ashton were already there through the window. As I cried, Ashton hugged me tight.
I know they can be harsh, but they're probably just worried.
Worried? Are you kidding me? They're just control freaks. Some people just love to boss around others.
No, they care about her.
She's right. It seems like their only goal is to control my life. And if you want to defend them, Ashton, I don't want to hear it. You're supposed to be 100% on my side.
Of course I am, but
just go, please. After Ashton left, Tanya listened sympathetically as I let out all my frustrations. Then we both decided to forget all about being good girls. I was almost 18. It was time to act my age. The next day, my folks dropped me off at school, clueless about my plan. I ditched classes and hit the local tattoo parlor with Tanya. But once we got there, I felt scared. It looks painful. Oh, come on. Nothing screams I don't care more than a tattoo. I'm not sure about this. Scaredy cat. Fine. How about a piercing then? I thought I was getting my ears pierced, but Tanya dared me to get a belly button piercing. I didn't want her to brand me a coward again, so I agreed. To my surprise, I kinda loved it. That's my girl. Taking control of your life? Hell yeah! Tanya kept extending her stay, and I was happy about it. We were having a blast together, and I really wished Ashton was still hanging out with us, but he never replied to any of my texts and even blocked me on social media. One day, as Tanya and I were out at the mall, she went to the bathroom. I was sitting alone when I heard a familiar voice.
Can I sit here?
What do you want?
I've really missed you these past few days.
Have you? You didn't try to call me or message me, and even blocked me on social media. So petty.
What? I got messages from you to stay away.
I was so shocked when Ashton showed me those texts, but I'd never sent them. And guess what? It turned out Ashton's number on social media was blocked from my side, but I was 100% sure I never did that either. How is this possible?
Isn't it obvious? It's Tanya. She's playing some sick games. I could never stop being your friend. And Tanya keeps saying your parents are controlling, but she's been manipulating you herself all along.
Just then, Tanya appeared, looking furious. Don't listen to him, January. He's lying. Why would he lie? Oh, please. He's crazy. Can't you see how he looks at you? He's like some psycho lover, completely obsessed with you. He even admitted it to me. And I had to tell him that you're not interested, which totally pissed him off. I saved you from that jerk. Trust me. You don't need him keeping you down and suffocating you with his possessiveness. I turned to Ashton, totally horrified. Ashton, you really have feelings for me?
That's the truth. My heart belongs to you, January, and I can't stand anyone getting close to you. You're like a drug to me.
Okay, I can't do this. This is ridiculous. Huh? What's so ridiculous? Look, Tanya, I'm a big fan, but Ashton being obsessed with me is stupid. I know my BFF inside out, and you tried to come between us. You are no longer welcome in my house, so please leave today. And I hope your band members do kick you out, because really, you are not a very nice person. Tanya stared at us, screamed in frustration, and stormed off. Ashton and I just high-fived and hugged. We walked back home. But there, we were in for a surprise. There were cops everywhere.
January, Ashton, you're under arrest for kidnapping Tanya.
What the what? My parents weren't home, and Ashton had no choice but to let ourselves be taken away in the police car. Oh gosh, they were gonna kill me when they found out everything. I was ready for the shouting of a lifetime when Mom and Dad reached the station, but they turned angrily to the police instead.
How dare you arrest our daughter and her friend? Seriously? You have them behind bars without evidence?
My parents were pretty good at being lawyers, and in no time, we were out of there. I told my parents everything, and they both hugged me. Mom, Dad, I should have come to you and told you Tanya was hiding out in my room.
No, I think this is our fault. We've always been so strict with you, you probably didn't feel comfortable coming to us and talking about it.
But we promise you, from now on, we won't be so strict. We will let you learn from your own experiences. It's how you become a better judge of character, too. And no matter what, we'll always have your back. The next day, there was a media frenzy outside my house. Turns out, Tanya had given an interview to TMZ about how she was kidnapped by psycho fans, and now the public wanted a piece of us. I knew I just had to confront that two-faced diva once. A couple of days later, Ashton and I found out from Tanya's Instagram stories that she was at a salon getting a manicure, so we rushed there and surrounded her. I treated you like a friend, gave you a place to stay, and this is how you repay me? By telling everyone I kidnapped you?
Why would you lie, Tanya?
Why do you think so? I needed to be the center of attention. Sweetie, no publicity is bad publicity. I'm all over the news these days. I have public sympathy because I was the victim of a fan kidnapping. Plus, it was awesome manipulating you. It took my mind off of other things, like you were literally a puppet in my hand. Anyway, now my stupid bandmates wouldn't dare kick me out either since I've already gone through so much. Go away now and let me enjoy my manicure in peace. I'll make you pay, Tanya. Yeah, like people will believe you over me. Don't embarrass yourself, January. Just leave, or I'll spin some other lie and get you both arrested for good. Right then, Ashton and I started giggling, and he showed her his phone.
Oh yeah, say hi to your fans, Tanya.
We've been live for quite some time on your fan page. Just like that, everything was over for Tanya. Once the media found out the truth, she got kicked out of the band, and her fans turned against her. Next, she was canceled on Twitter. Then, my parents sued her for defamation and won the case too. The brat deserved it. Dream found an amazing new lead singer, and Ashton and I are still diehard fans. Don't let anyone manipulate you. Be your own boss.